Hey guys, so here we are, 600 subscribers. 100 people passed the halfway mark, and roughly 600 times the amount of people I ever thought would watch my silly little videos. And here we are. Oh my god. You have no idea how amazing this feels. And I know I've said this before, but it still is, and it's getting scary now, guys. Like honestly, to me, it's getting a little bit frightening to because now more and more people are watching, and people who I know personally and who know where I live are watching as well. So yeah, what started out as me talking to myself and me being my only subscriber has now turned into something a little bit more than that. I wonder how this is go. I can't even imagine what's gonna happen by the end of this year. If things progress as they are right now, I think I might actually hit 1,000 subscribers. Even though I never thought, I still don't. I'm still unsure if that's ever going to happen, because it can't just keep on progressing upwards. That's not possible. Because right now, this is just me. I don't know. Actually, I haven't really looked into all that. I haven't spent all that much time in all the statistics and the meaning of all of that stuff. The only thing I really look at, apart from, is I spend a lot of time with comments, just talking to people. That's what I like to do. I talk to people, post comments. I just make sure that things are moving upwards, and when I lose subscribers, I try to look at if I can see if there's some pattern in those videos. It's kind of spread actually. For the most part, when I lose subscribers, I can't really see why I do that. And I mean, it's not like it's the biggest thing in the world. I just kind of want to figure out if there's something that I could improve in order for people to find things useful, right? But on the whole, things are looking up. And if I'm to reflect a little bit about how things are progressing right now, I would say that I'm getting, I don't know. Once again, the more videos I make, the more relaxed I feel, the easier it is to produce them. And by now I would have been sure that I would have ran out of video materials to talk about, but nope. I mean, not everything that I make is going to be great, of course, and I'm not really trying to make everything like a super popular ultra video. I mean, what I'm going for, which you may or may not realize, is basically I'm documenting as much as I can and sharing my thoughts and ideas as I go through my career. That's basically it. That's the whole thing about this. And I get a lot of I'm very happy that there's so many people who taking an interest in actually giving me both criticism and constructive feedback and stuff like that, and encouragement and so forth. I see a lot. I feel very flattered that a small little YouTube channel like mine can actually have so many interactions, because I answer comments almost on a daily basis. Well, I do. Sometimes more than once a day. I have to. I want to, and I feel like I need to go in and respond to people, which is great. I love that. So, apart from that, what else am I doing right now? So, right now I'm still making my way through Exosystems tutorials, learning Rust, and making videos about that, which I will post, and you can see how Frederick does at this language that he's absolutely garbage at. Apart from that, I have had a few talks with my old co-workers who are getting they are getting excited about my silly little videos, and I've had a few suggestions about maybe I should start having guests or something like that. thought about that as well, but then I have to get a little bit more gear, things of that nature. And apart from that, I think the most controversial thing and the thing I'm focusing on most right now is my benchmarking videos. So what's interesting about this is that I made my first batch of these, like in the series of benchmarks, and I literally, all I did was that I thought, all right, what could be a cool experiment for a video series? Because the idea was to find a platform. That's the thing I'm going for. I wanted to find a platform for a certain type of video because let's be honest here, most of the people who find this channel, I mean, that's why I'm so flattered, because they don't find this channel because I'm like promoting it. I've never taken out an ad. I've never done anything like that. I'm just making videos and somehow people find them. I don't know how. And then I have certain videos like these where I compare programming languages, where I didn't like it. See, now that I think back on it, it makes sense that those would be the most popular ones because they're very searchable. Then that made me think, could I find a platform for videos that would be extremely cheap for me to produce, that I could produce a lot of and like consistently, like, because remember guys, the versus videos, if you think about it, I could make more of them, but they will run out. Like, there's only so many comparisons you can do when you face off these languages. And honestly, I don't know everything about programming, so I can't really compare certain languages. I have no idea why you would choose, well, I don't know, Haskell versus F#, for example, apart from maybe, I think that F# is fairly connected to the Windows platform. I honestly, I don't know. But see, like, I don't want to stand here and be like this guy who, or at least if I talk about something, I will make sure to notify you that I'm not an expert, which is what I did with these benchmarking videos, because I am not an expert. But I had this thought that I'll try it out and see how short can I make a video and still have people find value in it. Because I thought, if I benchmark, if I present, I mean, I just erase a bunch of code, and then we just can look at the different benchmarks and just see what the results are. It's basically an experiment in of itself. So I tried it, and first and foremost, I had an absolutely horrible name. I can't remember, Code Racing or something. Like, what's that? That's not searchable at all. So I thought, all right, I'll change the name to something that is a little bit more maybe interesting, that piques your interest more, because you remember, like, this video is like a few seconds long. So how do you get anybody to be interested in that? Well, you have to sell it somehow, I suppose. So I tried, and I said, all right, let's call it something, how fast is blah when doing blah? And let's see what, I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's see what happens. And I found that even these really, really short videos actually got a few views. And then my coworker, he mentioned something, because he had seen one of the videos that a subscriber of mine had noticed that my benchmark was absolutely bullshit, because like it was really crap, and I'm fully aware of that it is crap. And it's actually funny, he kind of made fun of me, my coworker, and I said, but have you considered this? I kind of knew this. And he goes, what do you mean? Well, the thing is that the first video in that video series, I very clearly stated I'm not an expert. I have absolutely no idea how to do a really professional benchmark. And that's my first video. And the reason why I made that is just, I'm fully aware of that people will not watch the entire series of all those benchmarks. They will watch the videos that are relevant to them. And that means that anybody who is an expert, anybody who knows more than me about this topic, is going to be able to spot how amateur I am at this. And that's what I want. Because when that happens, I get feedback. And the people who don't care and are just interested in seeing the number, they're just going to hopefully enjoy the video. And that's exactly what I'm going for. What I learned so far in my first batch of these videos is that, number one, I need to go and have a look at the people who really know benchmarking and kind of look at what types of tests that they run and like kind of figure out a little bit how they do it. So I get a little bit more quality in the benchmark itself. That's number one. Number two is that I'll try to make, and that's actually, it was on my list of things to do, but to make like these composition or basically just a video where we run all of in a short amount of time. I show you all of the numbers so you can see like exactly how everything measures up. And to my big surprise, even at this very small scale, silly little video, most amateur thing in the world, I actually had someone reach out and asked if they could have an access to the document, the Excel sheet that I have, Google Excel basically, so that they could look at the benchmarks. How cool is that? Here's me just trying something out, an experiment basically, that's not really, I didn't even know if it would be, I have no idea how it would have turned out. But I'll keep on pushing on that one and see, because I think I want to try some stuff out with this concept. And of course I'll still keep on producing the other series that I'm making, like Express Bootcamp is currently the thing I'm looking at. I have a few Java-based bootcamps coming up as well. I'm working on a series where we go to work, you and me, where I will show you how literally all the tools and how the work processes work, and I'll try to simulate basically a series where we are at work, you and me. We're working together, and you'll follow me along in all the tools that I use in a day, in a day basically. And apart from that, what else am I doing? CSS tricks, all that other good stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much where we are right now. So 600 subscribers. Getting a little bit freaked out over that that things keep on growing. And let's see if I can make it to 700 subscribers. Have a great day.